We're here, chat. Sorry, I forgot I had started the stream. That's on me. First playoff game. We're ready, we're ready. Alright. We can use custom, we're good. Let's check in. See if we can use our custom. It's a new custom playbook. It's a merge of the Jags and the Bears. So hopefully the plays aren't lost everywhere. Same guy we've played him 4 times in the last 7. 3 times in the last 7 weeks. So that's not good. He's been playing hella games since last week, since the update.
In the NFC, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
I'd rather play the Panthers because we haven't really played recently. But it is what it is. We got a lot. Let's do that last game. We were playing kind of scared because we've been locked in on college football. I think we're ready. Yeah. Damn, it looks like the Steelers beat the
first of 4 berths in the conference championship.
When the Bengals beat the Steelers.
As divisional weekend in the NFL is underway.
Wide open now.
Happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
For the first time with Divisional Robinson. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Now Penix. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 36.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
Let's go. First touchdown of the playoffs, baby.
64 yards. And the Falcons are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
This has been a quick-stack offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Saints nothing.
Let's go. Perfect start.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
I know. Damn well it's too cold in here. I'm about to get my hoodie.
Looking to put a drive together. play fake. Here's Shuck. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing, Shuck.
Let's go. Best pass rush in the league.
Jalen Walker able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. To throw is Shuck.
Give me that. Oh my God. Bro, that's a pick. I read that like a book all the way from the start. Come on.
This offense well. It'll be a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Saints.
Damn, that was easy. I should have just went for the knockout.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Shuck now to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And they can't bring him down. And he's got this down to the 35. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
To throw now, Shuck. That one caught by Payne. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Got the hood on.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in-route.
Run the hood
Those
now.
faster passes when they're going that fast. Any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Oh my God, what is happening today?
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Juwan Johnson, 26 yards. And the Saints respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
And there's a situation where as a tight end, once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone. He doesn't worry about running to daylight. He doesn't mind running through contact. That's totally fine by him.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored.
I swear it'd be
here as the kicks away.
Like, be one play away, all the way down the field.
And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. About about set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 74 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw, Penix.
Oh my God, throw the ball, dude.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Like, throw it.
Second and 10. And looking to throw, Penix. Got an open man here. It's K.J. Hamler. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. In this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On third down, Penix from the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. But not many guys who can blow up plays like Chase Young. He did it again there.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
To the air, Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. A gain of 8 there on the play.
Third and second quarter.
7-7, our score after 1.
And 7.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Right back to Pitts again.
Get out of there, eh?
But not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Get out of there.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's another Falcons first down. Ready? First down and goal to go.
He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Again, it'll be Robinson.
Damn, bro, I'm running right to him.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. So stuff for no gain on second down brings up a pretty interesting third from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
They'll try and throw. Here's Penix.
Let's go. Can't run with water across the back of the end zone.
Jalen Waddle, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT.
Let's go. Offense doing their job. Offense, can we get a stop against this guy? Jesus.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's
Here
dropped
comes
at
the
the
history
23-yard
fumble.
line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drop. They watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill.
Come on, man.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Here's Shuck.
Knockout. Oh, come on. He's in his head.
So here's a first
He's
and
in his
10 at the
head.
38. Now Shuck gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10, right at the 40. Not liking the look, they'll change the play. From the gun, Shuck.
Let's go. Big hit.
Says this will be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Second and 10. They'll look to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round Weekend. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. To the air again. Here's Shuck.
Pit. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. That's on me, Jack. I didn't think we were going to break on that motherfucker. That motherfucker lit up and went for it. I pressed square.
That one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Oh, why did I press square?
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck.
Oh, Fuck, right over his head? That's a pick, James. I mean, I drew it up for you.
In the wild card win last week,
I
he had
drew
just
it
2
up for
catches,
you.
and now he's got his first one here. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Lewis seen. Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Neal. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Let's go. We're here. All that shit was
blocked,
you know?
That throw, he knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
All that shit was popped. Let's go. Damn, that shit was square. I mean, triangle. That shouldn't have been nothing. He had that shit all on his own.
Points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
I can just hear my dog going circles outside the door. Like, bro, just sit down. I can't come to the door
sack
right
cost
now.
him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Penix.
I mean, I didn't have to run for it, but it was kind of for the aesthetic.
Boy, somehow someone lost that running back downfield. He had acres of space, but this ball overthrown. And that's one you've got to be able to hit on.
That's crazy, man.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll throw with Penix. That is caught.
Let's go. That's how you draw something up on the fucking chalkboard, man. Let's go. Draw something up on the black and white.
Jalen Waddle with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Gonzalez now to add the extra point.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, I didn't watch the clock one time. I thought that was the halftime kick. I thought I returned the halftime kick. I was out there playing the second half ball. That's
Bradley
crazy.
Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Damn, too far.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it.
Oh my God, bro.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
Throwing, Shuck.
Oh!
Out to the right.
Maybe he goes high there. Maybe he went
The
high.
Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Shuck now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
I thought he was throwing that to the middle guy.
Incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? To throw is Shuck.
Hey, bro, how the fuck is that a catch, dude? How the fuck is that a catch, dude?
And the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
I mean, that for one, that's a hit, dude. I got someone sitting right there in the flat.
And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game.
I got someone sitting there waiting on the ball. That's crazy.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Here we go. Go.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's going to be
Damn, I couldn't get out of bounds.
lead us to the end of the first half of play.
Can't get a stop because I can't get the fucking game to do the right animation, man. Every drive is done like that.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
10 more there and another first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Saints.
They go play action here with Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
To throw now, Shuck.
Let's go, big rush.
Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Arnold Ebiketie in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now 3rd down and very long.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Here's Johnson with a reception.
Damn, man.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Barkley inside handoff. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. For the sideline, and he will have the
Man, he's
first
like
down.
throwing himself out of the field. I'm not even guarding, bro. The edge of the fucking field.
This is turning out to be that time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Saints.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Inside handoff now, Miller. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9 now.
Let's go. Good rush.
Jalen Walker picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And they'll send the tight end in motion. 3rd down, Shuck from the gun. He's got his man. That's Vader.
I don't know where he's going, but I mean, I switched it perfect. I don't know why I ran away from it. That's not it. I switched it perfect and I just run away from it for whatever.
They'll run with Devin Neal. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll look to throw here. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver.
Bro, pick that shit off, man. How many fucking times is he gonna throw us a pick in the flat?
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive. And finally, I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him. Made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. He'll try to do it himself. And he is into the
That's so
end zone.
crazy, actually.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
That's actually crazy.
Tyler Shuck taking it
Just
in
failed
for 2
the whole
yards
game,
out.
bro.
And the Saints have taken the lead as they go right
Down
down
3
the field and
picks
score
on
on the
3
opening
drives.
drive of the second half. Extra point attempt to follow here. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
It's the score, Saints 24, Falcons 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Robinson up the middle. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I didn't even pick this play. This shit just came out on this, bro. That shit just came out on that play, man.
Give him a yard up to the 49.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force the 3rd down.
To the air, Penix.
Let's go, Drake. Let's go, Drake.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Only took them 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The nice footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And looking to throw, Penix.
That's too easy. That was the Drake London drive.
A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game.
4-point game, we gotta get a stop.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
31-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set. Practice, track, 60. Pass for 11, pass for 11.
Here's Shuck. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson.
Yeah, we gotta break that out. We gotta break that next time.
That'll put him north of 100 yards receiving now in this divisional round game. It's a 1st down. Up the middle with Barkley. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
19, ready? Grab ball 80, cut 19, cut 19. Take up.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Let's go.
And that one off
See,
the
thank
mark
God.
behind him.
I moved in for no reason. I moved in so you would adjust it,
Dependable
man.
safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Shuck.
Yeah, that's mine.
It's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Down the right sideline.
Let's go. Let's go. We finally get to a fucking flat. Let's go. I mean, through it all game. We finally get one.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Let's go, Bowman.
Gonzalez to add the PAT.
Hopefully we didn't score too early. Hopefully we didn't score too early.
And that one pushes
That's
the lead
11.
to 11.
I was doing enough. The man. Which what?
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game.
Oh, get on him. We got Rattler.
Just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
I did like his
Why do we have
decision-making
Rattler?
there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Oh my God.
Pushing his way through.
Let's go. Let's go. Hit him and stick him this. Let's go. The ability finally shows up. Let's go. Let's go. GG's. Damn, that dude plays no good every time. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see who we got next. Let's see. Schedule. Oh, that's standard. Schedule. Bet. Oh my God! Down goes the 1 seed. They tried to have us both on the ropes. We survived. Steelers go down to the Cincinnati Chargers. These boys got. Let me just tell you the reason that the Steelers lost. The Bengals got Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. Who the fuck is this other receiver he's got? Like a beast, I gotta tell you. Damn, I can't think of who it is right now. It's somewhere else. Fuck, I can't think of it. But he's got everybody from the Chargers, man. But that's what this league is, you know what I mean? You gotta get out there and get them. Get what you can before they tell you no. That's crazy. Steelers, I know the Steelers are hot. The boy's been in the lead the whole season. Whole season. That's what happens when we sit on the shelf for the bye week. That last head stick, I ripped my stick grip off on that last head stick. Bang bang. Ravens versus Browns. Panthers versus Commanders. This one, I don't know who's gonna win. This one, it's gonna be the Commanders. More than likely, we're going for the Panthers. But it don't matter. We'll get in there with anybody. Let's go. GG's chat. See you next.